We're foraging just right outside my front door. We are going to set up our garden boxes tomorrow, and we're most likely going to cut the grass. Now there's plenty of valuable, nutritious, delicious, medicinal plants that we can forage right here in my garden. So let's do that today. As you can see, Winter, as well as our daughter, did a number on our garden. So we're going to have a lot to fix tomorrow, but in the meantime, there's plenty of things that we can pick. In this one spot alone, there are already 3 plants. First, we have the very easily recognizable dandelion. Every part of the dandelion is edible. The blossoms can be used in tea, you can saute the greens, and even the roots can be roasted and ground and used as a coffee replacement. These beautiful little purple guys are called ground ivy or creeping Charlie. This can also be used as a tea. It's in the mint family, and it's a very great source of vitamin C. This big beautiful blue one here is called bugleweed. Bugleweed is used in traditional Austrian medicine as a cold remedy. Right next to my beautiful raspberry plants, I have a big patch of stinging nettle. Stinging nettle can make a great pesto or tea and be used in a million different ways. Here I have just a tiny bit of yarrow. This is going to get bigger in the coming months. And this right here is sorrel. It has a beautiful crisp lemony taste, and I just like eating this one raw as a snack. This one's in a little bit of a rough shape, but if you can find fresher ones, they're even better. Oh, and here's a bunch more yarrow. Yarrow is a wonderful herb. I use it to make tea. Over here, I have some wild violets. I like to candy these, and I also make syrup, and then I like to make some wild violet lattes with that. My garden also has plenty of wild strawberries, but these aren't ready yet, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. Over here in this corner, I even have some wild garlic, but I'm not gonna pick it. There's just a tiny bit, and I'd rather get mine from the forest. Lastly, we have forsythia. This is an ornamental plant that you might have in your own yard and not know that it's edible, but the flowers are completely edible, and you can use them to make syrup, or you can just eat them as is in a salad. For now, I have a good amount of ground ivy that I'll dehydrate for tea. I have some sorrel just for snacking on because it's so good like that. And then some bugleweed that I will also dehydrate for tea. I may mix it with the ground ivy, but we'll see. So that's all for today, and tomorrow I'm going to come back when the dandelions are open and collect a good amount of those, and I'm also going to collect some stinging nettle.